Okay.
Aloha. Welcome to the Thursday evening wellness session in the Tao Calligraphy Field. I am Naomi Miyamoto, a student at the Satori Family Wellness Center here on Maui. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce Annette Omuro, who will be leading tonight's session. She is a retired teacher who taught in the public school system for 34 years and is a co owner of the Satori Family Wellness Center. Annette is also a certified master teacher of the Tao Academy, a Love Peace Harmony field coordinator, and a Tao calligraphy practitioner. Annette holds a number of sessions each week, including a 2-day workshop held on the last Monday and Tuesday of each month. During these sessions, she offers great wisdom and practical techniques taught to her by Dr. and Master Jigang Shao. Joining her classes have helped me to remain healthy and grounded. So please consider signing up for her sessions. It will enhance your life. On this note, now let's welcome Annette Omuro. Annette?
Oh, thank you, Naomi. Thank you for giving a boost to my workshops. And you know, we go into deeper wisdom. And I know that many times during the day is hard for people who are working to come on. But my workshops are recorded, so you can also watch it later. I know sometimes it's difficult to even watch later, but I do give some very deep wisdom that will help you, as Naomi said, to transform your life and live happier, healthier lives. So it's my pleasure, and I know you're so busy with the baby, and I saw your suitcase on the side, so I guess you know, I that's what I love about technology. Here, it's just like Naomi here is here on Maui, but she's still on Oahu, but we can connect in that way. And Master Shah too does have these Tao technologies where we connect with the source. We have Tao water, Tao song, Tao dance, and then the Tao calligraphy, what we're going to be talking about at this time. And as you know, the Tao calligraphy creates a field, as you can see behind me. And I just would like to mention about the spiritual protocol about these Tao calligraphies that you see behind me. The frequency and the power is so high that we want you to just keep them in your hearts, but do not take any photos or still shots, of these calligraphies. We just make that one request. So thank you so much. And, I just came back from Toronto. And as I was mentioning to Naomi, being in the field, see, Master Shah alone has a field. Every one of us have a field. You have a field, I have a field, everything has a field, and these Tao calligraphy have very high frequency field. But to be in the presence of Master Shah is being in his field and just sitting there. Oh, wow, you can just feel, you know, I can just sit there and I can just feel, oh my gosh, so peaceful, so calm, blockages being removed without doing anything because we're using his field. And that's what he created for us. We cannot see the Tao, but Master Shah creates these beautiful Tao calligraphies and he connects with the Tao and the source and he pours into it the 10 greatest qualities of the source. And within all of these calligraphies, there are so many treasures as well. And I'm going to let Master Shah explain to you what Tao calligraphy is, because when we have the teacher presenting the lesson, I can tell you all of these things, But wow, to be listening to Master Sha's voice, because his voice, the sound, he has a sound field, that alone brings a lot of um, healing as well and transformation. So you can, just by being in this field right now, you just make a request for anything in your physical body, mental body, spiritual body. What else do we have? Emotional body. So, you know, um, I just want you to remember that the field is so important, and we are right now in the very high frequency field, in the Tao calligraphy field. And as Master Sha is speaking, his sound field will also help you to remove a lot of blockages. And that's the reason why I, I love showing these videos where Master Sha is speaking. So I'm going to share with you about what Tao calligraphy is. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm hoping that you are able to see this. Okay.
Yes.
Calligraphy is art. Calligraphy is beautiful art. Many cultures admire calligraphy. From ancient times to now, calligraphy is admired, shown in museums, and more. I am honored to bring Tao calligraphy to humanity. What is Tao calligraphy? Tao is the ultimate source and creator. Tao created heaven, Mother Earth, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Tao calligraphy carries the power of the ultimate source. Tao calligraphy carries the highest frequency and vibration of the ultimate source. Tao calligraphy carries the most positive information, energy, and matter field of the ultimate source. This field includes the greatest love. Love melts all blockages. This field includes the greatest light. Light heals and transforms all life. How do I create Tao calligraphy? I write Tao calligraphy in a rare and unique style of Chinese calligraphy. This style is called Yi Bi Zi. Yi means one, Bi means stroke, like the stroke of a brush. Zi means words or character. Yi Bi Zi is one stroke character calligraphy. Why write? I write one word. I write two words. I write a whole phrase in one continuously stroke of the brush. The brush never leaves the paper. I learned this unique style from Professor Li Qiu-yun, who is the only lineage holder of this style. Professor Li learned from Tai Shi, the supreme teacher of the court of the last emperor of China. Professor Li was nearly 100 years old when I started to study with her. I was very honored to be chosen as her only lineage holder to carry the Yi Bi Zi style for humanity. Therefore, Yi Bi Zi is oneness writing, But what is the highest oneness? What is the ultimate oneness? The highest oneness is Tao, the ultimate source. From this highest oneness, one Wu, all things are created. Tao has infinite energy. Tao has all possibilities. Even though we cannot see Tao, we cannot touch Tao, we cannot hear Tao. Tao is like vacuum that holds everyone and everything. I am also honored to be a servant, vehicle, and a channel of Tao Source. I have received the honor to connect with Tao Source in a unique way to bring its field into my 一笔字, my oneness writing. When I do this, the Tao calligraphy becomes the art beyond art. The Tao calligraphy becomes a source, oneness, transformative art. It has the power to heal and transform all life because of its Tao source field. All life includes health, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. All kinds of relationships, finances, business, the spiritual journey, wisdom, and more. To heal and transform any aspect of life is to remove and transform negative information, energy, and matter in our field. The source positive field has the power to do this. The path of my Tao calligraphy is the portal that opens to Tao, that opens to the countless layers of heaven. It also opens and connects with Mother Earth and the countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you can see, when Master Sha explains it, just his voice, I know all of you must have perked up and listened because his voice alone has removed blockages. And so you could see the reason why, as he explained it, and he explained it so beautifully, why we have these miracle stories. By tracing the Tao calligraphy, being in the presence of a Tao calligraphy field. You know, every calligraphy has a field, but it depends on the high frequency, like the Tao Chang frequency is different from what I carry in a book, in a Tao calligraphy book. Oh, sorry. This is the Tao calligraphy Tao Chang book. I will be doing a practice using this book, but he says all of the calligraphies are powerful, but the ones that he created maybe many years ago and the ones he created just recently has more power because his soul has been uplifted. And so there's his frequency as he's writing and connecting to the source is so much higher. But to be in this field is really like washing the inside of you. He always says, you take a bath all the time. You take a shower and washing your outside. But now you have to start washing the inside, removing these blockages. And how can you do that? Be in the field, tracing. So I'm going to share some stories. Now, we heard about Carmen, and she was there at the retreat, again, looking beautiful as ever. But, to be able to heal and transform her life just by tracing calligraphies. She went to all around, actually she went all around the world looking for doctors that would help her. And she finally found Master Shaw. Well, Master Shaw was actually in Toronto, and she, I think at that time, was either in Belgium or the Netherlands, somewhere in that area. And he sent a blessing and told her to trace. And she said she would never have thought that calligraphy art could, just by tracing, could help to heal her. And when doctors give up hope, it seems like we are the last resorts to come to. But actually, Master Shah says, go to your doctor, your physical physicians, and but also use the spiritual side as well, and be in alignment, because we need to get to the root cause, which is soul, heart, mind, because the soul gets sick first, right? And when we heal the soul, then the mind and body, the healing will follow. Many times we go the opposite way, and so the sickness comes back. But if you start to remove the blockages first, open your heart, and then heal that, then your body will start to feel better as well. And I'm going to share with you some videos of real life people, and maybe some of you know some of these people. Let me see. This one is about, let's see.
Yesterday was my first day to be here. I got a wonderful opportunity to do the demo. And in my mind at that time, I have no idea that my leg can be healed. I received the healing from the heaven through Master Elena, and especially from Master Jimena right here helping me. And I can feel that. When I first experienced it, it's so painful, and the heat, the very strong, not warm, it's the heat, pour all the thing right onto my knee, and I have to bite my teeth. And I don't want to yell because I feel like embarrassed about doing that, but I experienced like all of them go down to my 2 feet at that time. And after that, like getting lighter, and really good energy come around my body, especially into my feet. And the experience I share with you today as well, I'm testing myself because I don't believe everything easily. I'm kind of curious person and kind of skeptical a little bit. And I'm testing because I share with you, whenever I sit down like you, when I stand up, it's really hard for me to walk because it's sore. But today, from the morning until now, when I sit down, I walk better. 80% better than before. I feel the power go to my spine. I can feel that. I would like to take this opportunity to share with all of you that if you have the trust with our good, loving people right here, because when I do that, I can feel the love from the whole group.
Wow, that is truly amazing. But after she did receive the blessing, they didn't show us that she did tracing, but you did see the calligraphies behind her. And we always say, after you receive blessings, continue to do the practice, trace, as much as you can, because heaven always gives the blessing 50%. We need to do our part, the 50%. So when you come here and you trace, you're doing your part as well. Let's see, this one is about having a severe asthma, I think it was. Yeah.
My name is Elisabeth. I'm from Berlin, Germany, and I had a severe cough for more than 6 weeks. It was an asthmatic allergic reaction. I could not breathe deeply for more than 6 weeks, and my muscles got tight and stiff. It was very painful. My lungs were suffering a lot, and my energy was also quite low because of that. I attended 2 Daochang.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm grateful that we have. I have my tech person behind me saying they can't see the video. It's because I forgot to share. Okay. So let me share this next video. I'm not even sure if you can see me, but I'm hoping you can. Okay, so I'll share this video and hopefully you can see it, okay?
Yesterday
Yes.
was my first day to be here. I got a wonderful opportunity to be to do the demo, and in my
Maybe
mind
after
at
you
that time I had no idea that my leg can be healed. I received the healing from the heaven through Master Elena, and especially from Master Jimena right here helping me, and I can feel that when I first experience is so painful, and the heat, the very strong.
I don't.
Not warm.
I'm
it's
not
the
even
heat.
sure how
Pull
to
all
end
the
video.
thing right onto my knee, and I.
Oh my. All right, let us start over again. Are you able to see me? Yes, I guess I see myself right now. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And hopefully I get this right. Share. And this one is on the woman who had asthma, right?
My name is Elisabeth. I'm from Berlin, Germany, and I had a severe cough for more than 6 weeks. It was an asthmatic allergic reaction. I could not breathe deeply for more than 6 weeks, and my muscles got tight and stiff. It was very painful. My lungs were suffering a lot, and my energy was also quite low because of that. I attended 2 Daochang blessings in Belgium. After the first Daochang blessing, my cough reduced, so it was much better. And after the second Daochang blessing, 1 week later, it completely disappeared. So I'm completely free of coughing, and I'm very grateful. I can breathe deeply, and I'm happy again. Thank you.
Okay. As you can see, when she said the Tao Chang blessing is where what we are in. This is a Tao Chang. This is a level 1 Tao Chang. So, she got a blessing, and I'm quite sure when you go to the Tao Chang, you trace, and let's see what time. Oh, before I forget, you can put a number in from 1 to 88. We're going to do a blessing at the toward the end of this session, and do it, from the Tao Chang. We're going to have one person who's closely picks a number that is close to what I picked from heaven. Okay, so we'll watch one more. This one is about. Let me see. Let's try sadness. Well, we'll see what comes up.
I was just tracing the lung, and I was not even paying attention how it needs to look like. I'm just looking at the stroke and just kind of flowing with music. And I just feel this very deep sadness was coming up. Yet at the same time, I feel okay. Like I'm completely happy, but this sadness just wanted to come up. And I almost have tears in my eye when I feel that. Yet I'm not soaking in that sadness and being like feeling that in my body. When you feel the emotion, your body goes into that place of tension or struggle. But I just feel that sadness, yet I'm not in that sadness. It's quite incredible.
So, if any of you are going through any physical pain, emotional pain, as she said, the sadness is she was just tracing and concentrating on that, and she just felt that sadness just being released. That is the power of Tao calligraphy, and being in the field. Many people call the Tao calligraphy field a Tao Chang, the Tao field. And so it's the same thing. And so when we talk about the Tao Chang, it's talking about the field. And right now, I activated the field. We are in the field. And many of you who have your spiritual channels open can actually see, as Master Shah says, the portal, coming out from these Tao calligraphies, and can see the holy beings and the treasures that are within, blessing us, transforming our lives. If you know of anyone that needs to be in the field, I would encourage you to send them the link to join us today. If we have many more people during the blessing, I can demo a golden light bulb, but we have to have a certain number. But I can do a blessing with the field. So we want you to put your numbers in from 1 to 88. And at the end, we will be able to offer a blessing. So, all of these people that you heard, there are many more that I put on the bottom, but time goes by so fast that we're going to do some of the things that they did in order to heal themselves. And remember, I did mention to you about this book. This is called, I don't know if you can see it, Tao Chang Tao Calligraphy. So it says, the source field to transform all life. So we're going to trace. By tracing, and I'm going to follow this book here and read what Master Shah says so that you can go and do exactly what you are asked to do, because there may be some new people that will come on, and we put this on YouTube as well as Facebook. And so, we would have to let people know exactly what's going on by doing the 4 power techniques. And I will read it how Master Shah has taught us. Now, this is the Tao Chang. This one here is Da Ai, greatest love. And this one, Da Quan Shu, greatest forgiveness. And here we have Da He She, greatest harmony. And so all of these hold, as we said, every calligraphy holds the 10 greatest qualities, like greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest compassion, greatest light, greatest humility, greatest harmony, greatest flourishing, greatest gratitude, greatest service, and greatest enlightenment. So the source, all of these greatest qualities are being presented here in each of the calligraphies. And so when you are sitting here and tracing, ask for a blessing, because we're going to be tracing Da Ai. Okay, so let me put Da I on. And for some of you who are new, when you hold your 5 fingers together, because when you do that, we are actually healing, transforming, head to toe, skin to bone, all of our organs, our systems, parts of our body, spaces in our body, because the 5 fingers represent the 5 elements of um, the wood element, the um, fire element, the earth element, the metal element, and the water element. Okay? And so when you're doing that, and each element has a body part, it has an organ, authority organ as well as the other organs, and also the emotional, this unbalanced emotion that we can transform that. So for Da'ai, but you can put in your request at this time. So I'm going to just read to you. Place your 5 fingers, okay, together like this. And then we're going to trace 3 times Tao. You can say Tao 3 times. If I click it too quickly, it's going to change the screen. So I'm trying to do it lightly. And Da, greatest. This means greatest. And go slowly while you're tracing because you're connecting to the source. You're aligning. This is the pathway to the source. And then down here is I, Da I, greatest love. So you're going to be tracing this, okay? I'm going to read, and you can do it exactly. Repeat after me, okay, after I say the words. Dear Tao Calligraphy Da I, dear Tao Shenchi Jing Field of the Tao Calligraphy Da I. Shenchi Jing is soul, heart, mind, okay, and body. The field of this Tao Calligraphy. Dear Heaven and Mother Earth, dear countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes, dear countless spiritual fathers and mothers in heaven and all realms, dear divine Tao Source and beyond, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please give me a healing for, and now you put in, say your request this time. And we say, I am extremely grateful. Thank you. Now, if some of you would like to transform your relationship, you can just say, offer me a transformational blessing for my relationship with, and so and so. So you can put that request in. Or if you want to boost your finances, you can say, dear the calligraphy I, boost my finances. Or if you have a business, name your business and make a request right there. Some of us have children and say, bless my children. Help them to increase their intelligence or help their emotions. You can put in anything. Master Sha says, Da Dao Jujin, the greatest wisdom is extremely simple. We don't have to make it hard. We just put in our request. Say, please help me to do this. Please heal this. And then after that, forget about it because the source already picked it up. And then you go and do the practice and go into stillness. That is the key. Okay? So at this time, we're going to visualize the Tao Source Senchi Jing field, the soul, heart, mind, and body and energy field of the Tao Calligraphy Da I, and see it melting away the negative blockages or the negative field in the area of your request, okay? And then for sound power, we're going to say, Da I melts all blockages and transform my request. Or you can say, transform all life. So we can just say it at this time. Da-I melts all blockages and transforms my, and you can say whatever your request is. And I will play the music of Da-I while you are tracing, okay?
Yesterday was my first
my.
day to be here. I got a
Okay.
to do the demo.
Let me, I have to share, let me share again the I. Oh my. I will play the music of, I'm hoping that you can hear this.
Dai, 无条件爱，荣华灾难，心情善明，大爱，无条件爱，荣华灾难，心情善明，大爱，无条件爱，荣华灾难，心情善明。Great is love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies your heart and soul. Great is love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies your heart and soul. Great is love, unconditional love, melts all blockages, purifies your heart and soul.
How, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. We thank the Tao Calligraphy, for helping us with this request. And you know, many of us, I could just feel, I did it for my, my throat, and hopefully by the end of the day. But sometimes, as I said, you know, our blockages are so deep that it may take many, many times, because you know, we have lived many lifetimes, and maybe we have uh, created many negative messages in these areas. And if you have a reading from some of these special, uh, like the leaders, the leading teachers from the Global Center, they'll let you know what was some of the causes of these uh, ailments that we have. And so, you know, if we open our channels, we can ask the question. However, coming into the field and saying over and over to remove the blockages, you know, the deeper ones will surface, and then you start to feel good, and then a few months or days later, it comes back again, because we need to clear all of that. And that's why many times it does take time, but eventually, wow, you're going to say one day, hey, I don't even know when it disappeared. It happened to someone about when she was moving her hand and she couldn't remember the day that, her hand, her arm pain disappeared because it goes so slowly at times. Sometimes it goes just like that. So it depends on each individual, your level of blockages that you have or negative messages that we carry. And so that's why our teacher says always, you need to be in the field as much as you can because every single day we do create these negative messages that we need to remove right away. And the best way to do it is coming to the Tao Calligraphy field. So, we're so very blessed and we're so grateful that we can do this removal of blockages just by being in the field. So simple, right? So we need to really be grateful to our teacher. Okay, I will share a practice that we do. This is the healing one. Now we are in the field, so we're very blessed to do these practices. I can do the practices, by myself, and it's powerful. But when you are in the field, it magnifies it even more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the healing circle, the chi channel mantra, which is actually the healing circle. I like to do this because we're clearing all the seven soul houses, the Waijiao, right? And when you're clearing all of those, we're removing all these blockages so that we can start to heal and rejuvenate, prolong our life. So I think we'll have time to do maybe the Jing channel as well. We'll do it one time. It's very powerful because we have at least maybe 9 or 10 people, okay?
喜哼哼啊是翁哟，喜哼哼啊是翁哟。
See the light purifying these areas.
喜哼哼啊是翁哟，喜哼哼啊是翁哟。
Now close your eyes and see the light there.
喜哼哼啊是翁哟，喜哼哼啊是翁哟，喜哼哼啊是翁哟，喜哼哼啊是翁哟。
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to do the Jing channel, which is the matter channel. This is to rejuvenate and prolong our life. And when you do this, we talk about filling up our oil lamp. This is a spiritual oil lamp. That when that oil lamp is depleted, that's when our heart, this is our traditional Chinese medicine, your heart stops beating. In the Western medicine, when your heart stops beating, they just write down that's the time that you transition. But in traditional Chinese medicine, they say when that oil lamp is gone, your heart will stop beating. Okay, so we need to do these practices in order to fill that oil lamp.
有翁一西呀红
Go close to your
红
body.
黑，有翁一西呀红红黑，有翁一西呀红红黑。有翁一西呀红红黑，
Breathe.
有翁一西呀红红黑，有翁一西呀红红黑。有翁一西呀红红黑，有翁一西呀红红黑。
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's wonderful, wonderful practice in the field. And many of us, especially if you have a chronic ailment or life-threatening ailment, or if you even had like the flu or the COVID, your oil goes down. And so when you do this practice, you energize it, you fill that spiritual oil lamp, and then you start to rejuvenate and prolong your life. So we're so very blessed to be able to be in this powerful field. And at this time, I'm hoping that all of you connected with heaven get a number from 1 to 88, because right now I will show you my number. I'll give you a few more seconds to either write your number in the chat, and Naomi is helping me by looking at the chat, what your number is, and quickly write it, because I will offer a blessing. We're all going to bring that one person who's closest to the number that heaven has given to me and place them in this circle, in this Tao Chang, this Tao Calligraphy field, and we're going to offer our love of blessings as most appropriate. Okay? Okay, are you all ready? I will now okay, I will.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Closest to your number is Glenda.
Glenda is the closest to this number.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Congratulations, Glenda. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to share the Tao field again, okay, and we're going to place her in this circle. Visualize Glenda in the middle of the circle, and we are outside, radiating from the Tao Chang, the Tao Calligraphy field, the light that's flowing into her to heal and rejuvenate her. And at this time, Glenda, please make a request for any area in your body, okay, silently, and we will play the music of Tao Guangming, Greatest Light. So dear the Tao Calligraphy field, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer a transformational blessing to Glenda as most appropriate. And Glenda is now putting in her request, and we are visualizing the Tao Source Light. This Tao Source Light is within her and around her, clearing these negative messages, okay? So let us begin. You can either trace for her or you can just place your hand towards her, visualize her.
Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the light. The light is inside me. Bright, 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 bright. Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the light. The light is inside me. Bright, 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 bright.
How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank the Tao Calligraphy Field for blessing Glenda is most appropriate. She is extremely blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there was so much light here. You know, when we are in this Tao Calligraphy field, you know, many times we don't realize the amount of blessings is actually beyond our comprehension what is happening, because this field is so powerful. And so, you know, when we talk about purification, many times when you are getting blessed and you're purifying, removing, purifying, taking out all these negative messages, sometimes we may not feel good. We may feel even worse. But Master Shah says, congratulations, that's wonderful. He always says it. Many people are thinking, oh, now why is it wonderful if we're not feeling better? But you see, when things are coming out, many times you don't feel good, but you need to be grateful because what's not necessary in your body, things that are you don't need anymore are coming out. And so that's why, you don't feel good. But after it comes out, oh my goodness, you're going to start to feel so wonderful. But you need to trust, you know, and don't put in the negative word like saying, oh, I feel worse, but say, I'm getting better and better every day. Because, the same thing happens to me all the time. Oh, one day, all day long, I'm feeling good, but as soon as I come onto the line, oh, all of a sudden my throat, I'm starting to cough. And this is my part of purification. It's a testing as well. I planned how to get my videos going, all that. I planned way ahead of time. But my testing is I'm pressing the wrong button and something's not going good, but everything's okay. You know, we just say, thank you, I'm learning from my mistakes, right? But this is part of our journey. We always say it's so easy to just sit in the field and be purified. Master Shah makes it so easy. But the spiritual journey is not as simple as that. I mean, we do have to go through a lot of things. But heaven makes it so simple by us just sitting here and removing blockages. Master Shah giving us blessings. All we need to do is the practice, But we're very, very blessed. Okay, we don't have that much time, but I'm not sure if some of the links are on the.
Yes.
Naomi, can you tell me what kind of links did you put on?
So Brittany posted
Okay.
Saturday session at Satori, August 17th, 1 to 3 p.m. Special blessing session. The
Wonderful.
link is there. And then your workshop, Brittany posted the registration link. Your workshop the last Monday and Tuesday of the month, August 26th and 27th. Recordings will be available for 2 weeks. She also posted the Open Spiritual Channels with Master Sha and Francisco Quintero, Soul Enlightenment Retreat with Master Sha and Peter Hudoba. And then there's some evaluation link forms, form links. Glenda says, thank you so much, everyone. It felt so peaceful. I appreciate all the love and support from all. And Gregory Wong wrote in the chat, mahalo. Thank you, Annette. And thank you, Master Shah, for giving me the opportunity for tracing and chanting the Tao Calligraphies for almost an hour this evening. Da'ai, greatest love.
Yes, so to be in the field for an hour is really, we need to be grateful because this is the generosity of our teacher, Master Shah. We do have a membership program that we need to honor for because this frequency of the calligraphies are very, very high. And you can come in 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and wash away these blockages. But Master Shah says it is necessary for us to remove these blockages. Every day we create, negative messages and negative information. And that's how we start to not feel good. But when you are in the field like this, oh my gosh, how blessed we are. And so, we always say thank you, thank you, thank you to our teacher for, having the people who have a Tao Chan be able to offer a free service like this. So this is through his generosity and heaven's generosity. So be very grateful that we are here today. So I thank each and every one of you for, being with us. And I am so grateful and honored to be with all of you. Coming back from Toronto, being with Master Shah, it was such a wonderful, it's hard to even explain experience for me. But we go there so that we can, Master Shah, how, as I said, when we go there, he uplifts our soul as well. And when we come back, we can bring more love and light, and we can bring more of this wisdom that he relates to us at these workshops. And so this is part of our service. And if you come to our sessions, we're able to serve. If nobody comes, we can't serve. So we need to thank you for joining us, because you give us the opportunity to serve. And the purpose of our life is to serve. So I thank every single one of you for your service tonight, and we're very grateful. And, let others know about this wonderful, wonderful sessions, because this is the complimentary session. And being in the Tao Chang, as Greg said, for a whole hour is precious. So we say thank you to the Tao Calligraphies, and we say please rest and respectfully return all of the holy beings, because we turned it on, but we cannot leave it on at all the time. So at this time, we tell them to rest. So let me